April 15th is gone, so how'd you do? You feel like you paid too much in taxes? Have you been too busy and you're swimming in records and just haven't gotten to filing those taxes? Or maybe you're looking forward ahead. You're looking for the best proactive tax strategies to implement to save big. Let's talk about what's next after tax season is over. I'm Johnny Petrucco, an IRS enrolled agent, and I have a trade for you. Give me your IRS stress and I'll trade you for financial success. There's probably at least 3 categories of people listening to this, all the way from big trouble, kind of late with your tax filing with the IRS, to somewhere in the middle. Maybe you feel like you could have saved some money, you weren't confident with the different things you inputted into your tax return, or you weren't confident with what your CPA did. Or over here, you're growing and you're looking for tax strategies to help you save as you scale. For the first group of people, you have a lot of IRS stress. Maybe you've received a notice in the mail from the IRS saying that you owe taxes. Or maybe your business, they want to reclassify as a hobby. Or you haven't filed taxes in 3 years. This requires representation. So hiring an EA or CPA to take a POA, power of attorney, and help you out and plead your case. If you've incurred late filing penalty or failure to pay penalties, there is a special kind of request that you can take to waive those penalties. And having a professional to help you is key. Please do not ignore notices from the IRS. If things escalate and they continue to send you letters, they would put a levy on your assets and they can take money from your paycheck. To resolve this, it's really not too hard. They're requesting some kind of letter, some kind of response. So depending if you are in any of these stages, contact a professional to help you. There's another category of people that filed their taxes already, but that was stressful. It was very difficult to get together your records. And when either you personally filed your taxes or you had someone else do it for you, you're not satisfied. Maybe you paid too much. Now there's a number of things I could recommend. One of the top things is your bookkeeping system. There are free softwares out there, but just having a regular way to track, it's amazing how much can be missed without proper tracking. Also, another example is with mileage. When you are driving to the post office to drop off cards, driving to a card show, or any kind of business travel, this should be tracked. There's apps like Mile IQ that are excellent for this kind of thing. So starting now, we can get those systems into place and be ready for the next tax season. Do it yourself. Or if you need to hire someone to help you get started, go for that. But this eventually and ultimately will save you money. And this third category of person, you're doing okay with the IRS, you're filing taxes, you're fairly organized with your systems, and you're starting to scale up to 50,000 profit, 100K, 300K profit. You need some tax strategies to help you save. Some basic strategies, although they're basic, still require some understanding on how to implement these properly with the right documentation, with the right way of filing so there's no flagging, and you can fully get the benefit of the strategies. So some of the basic ones, your home office, there's ways you should include your inventory storage, your office space. You do a percentage of your total house annual expenses. There's a little more to it, but that's the gist. Converting to an S corporation as an LLC, you're taxed as a sole proprietor, but making that move to an S corp, in many cases, a quick way to have a lot of tax savings. Not only do you save on the self-employment tax, but it unlocks a few more strategies that are only available to S corp owners. Another common strategy is a retirement plan, setting up a SEP IRA, a solo K. This is a deductible expense to your business, and then to you have retirement funds that grow year after year in the stock market. There's even ways to convert that to a Roth IRA so that it's even tax-free. Or you have some of the advanced strategies related to real estate. There's all kinds of aspects there that can be explored. Your board of advisors having travel meetings, setting that up properly so you can get the deduction for travel. And there's others, having a tax advisor there on your side to make decisions before the year ends to help you save, which most things, aside from a SEP IRA and HSA contributions, those things can be done after the year end, but most things have to take place in that current year. So I know it's a basic information, and I hope whatever stage, stressful with the IRS, kind of making some progress but need to organize some things, or you're doing well and you're growing, you just want to save more. Hopefully this was helpful, and as always, reach out to me. And at Sports Card Tax Guy, we're helping our clients trade their IRS stress for financial success. Talk soon.